Good morning and welcome everyone. Thank you for being here as we celebrate the life of Mildred Young and as we say our goodbyes. For any of you I haven't yet had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Joanne O'Brien and I have the honour of officiating at this celebration of life today. Mildred's sons, Thomas, Jack and Michael, and their families wish to express their deep thanks to you all for making the time to join with them to celebrate the life of their dear mum, mother-in-law, grandma and great-grandma. And yes, we are calling it a celebration because Mildred expressed her desire that we not weep and cry when she passed. She had had a very full, very satisfying life, which she herself told me, a life which revolved around her family. And yes, I got to speak with Mildred about how she wanted this service to be. Much of this celebration is her ideas. Mildred's life intertwined with my own life too. She was my mother's auntie. Mildred Grace Young will be remembered by her loved ones for her charming good nature and kind soul. Mildred loved her family, her dogs, the smell of the ocean, a campfire, and a good book. Not necessarily in that order, but all those things. She was special to each of us in different ways. Thomas, Jack, and Michael all remember a good childhood with many fond memories. Mildred, sweet, kind, and gentle, while their dad, Stan, was a very traditional and typical fellow of the time, a bit hard around the edges. Mildred and Stanley married in 1931 when Mildred, or Mills as she was most commonly known, was just 19. Their wedding and early married life was very simple as times were very tough in that Depression era. Stan had a good job with the council, which was very fortunate, so that at least they had a regular income. Things were not so good for everyone at the time, and Stan and Mildred took in Mildred's widowed mother, Estelle, when her dad passed away. She was a real help to young Mildred, when first little Thomas and then later John, also known as Jack, and Michael came along. Mildred and her mum had a great relationship. Maybe not so much Stan and Estelle, but they all managed on the one roof anyway. We all loved her warm welcomes. Her hugs would envelop you. We also remember the many happy family holidays and celebrations with Mildred and Stan there as such an integral part of the family group. Auntie Mildred would always bring some of those bottles of jam or chutneys that she'd been making to the gatherings to share. And the family also talk about Mildred's laughter and how it would infect everyone at the gatherings, particularly when they were playing board games or hide and seek. They talked about the pockets on her house dresses, which of course she made for herself. These pockets were always deep and held all sorts of things. Grandma could always seem to pull just the right thing out of one of those pockets. They also fondly remember how Mildred was the calm, rational voice of reason who could always be reached out to when times were tough. In more recent years, since she moved into the retirement village, she plans her week around mahjong, bingo and choir with her friends there. She was always very upbeat and a positive person, and until very recently she had had very good health. But at the age of 101, she said that she didn't have much left in the tank. She started to report to be feeling poorly. I have a poem. She is gone. You can shed a tear that she is gone, or you can smile because she has lived You could close your eyes and pray that she will come back, or you can open your eyes and see all that she left. Your heart can be empty because you can't see her, or you can be full of love that you shared. You can turn your back on tomorrow and leave yesterday, or you can be happy for tomorrow because of yesterday. You can remember her and only that she is gone, or you can cherish her memory and let it live on. You can cry and close your mind, be empty and turn your back, or you can do what she would want, smile, open your eyes, love, and go on. Mildred had seen a lot of changes in her 101 years. She survived all her siblings and her lovely husband Stan, and had been joking for a while now that she was ready to go see them all. And so, last week, this lovely old lady went to sleep one afternoon and never woke up. It was completely painless and very restful. Darling Mildred, we appreciate the things that you taught us. We are grateful for the kindnesses you extended us and the laughter which filled the spaces in between. We send you to your Heavenly Father to wait for the time we all meet again. If you'd like to bow your heads, we have a prayer which Mildred chose. May you rest in the arms of the Lord, who formed you from the dust of the earth. May Holy Mary, the angels and all the saints welcome you now that you have gone forth from this life. May Christ, who was crucified for you, bring you freedom and peace. May Christ, who died for you, admit you into the garden of his paradise.